and just gets the ball out of his hand. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run it with Judkins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
60 Bobcats, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To fake the give, and now it's Milton. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Ready.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carney to try this field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Carney's kick is good. And the Browns will extend their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
As you can probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jump machines.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop the throw. That's deep for Olave. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety Greg Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Let's go now. The clock Hey, check that, street.
Here's Jenkins now as we begin the fourth quarter. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
A run, and here comes Judkins. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Talk things over before third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Mustang 19, Warriors, Panthers 6, 19, Lions.
From the gun, here's Milton. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Here's Horton. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cup 19. Stephanie. 19, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
60 Bison, 19 tight, 60 Bison, 18 right,
He'll look to throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Titans first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Washington.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Stephanie! 60, go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. He is met and dropped. 2.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Check mash, check mash. Ready.
On second down, here's Milton. He'll air it out down the middle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Browns getting their punting team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete to DK. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
19, go track, go track.
Back to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Six the Eagles, six the Eagles. Back. Six the Eagles, six the Eagles. Hurt, hurt. Ready, ready?
On the handoff, Jenkins. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Huh.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Check, man. Here we go. Check. Crank up. Mikey, hey, check that.
Now, this looks like a design run. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
48-yard line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Hunting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. And he'll get a few yards on this return. A pass to the 15-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go. Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground. The Titans have got it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here's 1st down.
19 Carter, 19 Carter, 19 Lions. Here we go, set. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one, taken in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Titans.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Big two-point conversion now coming for the Titans.
The Titans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They're able to do something that's not easy to do in a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.